I am going to present a very quick video here solely because I already have begun the disassembly of the sprinkler. This is a Campbell model number 7. There were two different models of Campbell, and they're from the 30s. As you can plainly see, everything is a solid steel with galvanized coated base. The identity plate is a brass plaque which would have been soldered in place. The water fan housing is all cast. The rest of this is all brass. The nozzles are all intact. The drain plug, clean out plug over here, and we're going to get to that, is free. And the gear case lubrication plug has been removed. I did that because this unit was running a little sluggish, and I was concerned that maybe there was some kind of issue with it mechanically. I do rebuild these gearboxes if I have to, but I was lucky enough to find that that wasn't necessary. This is the water fan. It's a simple little brass wheel, and it simply removes just like that. You can see there's a fork on the end of it. Obviously, if you want to get a little deeper into the gearbox because you feel that there's something stripped, I would strongly suggest that you send it to me to do so, because there are some springs in that involved in there. The reality of it is, as you can plainly see, this little fork, that's going to be the weak link in your chain. So the water fan goes in, you turn it until it pops into place. Now, here's the reason that the unit was running slow, and here's the reason I pulled the cover off. As you can see, proper placement for the to return the cover is with the water neck right at the top. You will also note there are 3 dimples of grease on the gasket. They align with the recessed screws that hold the water fan plate and gear recovery plate in place. Here is the sole reason for the video. As you can plainly see, there was a bunch of, I don't know what you'd want to call it, it's dried now because it's been sitting, was caught up on the water fan. So the water fan, is, despite the fact that the water was striking it, the cavity is so small that it just wasn't propelling the water fan at the proper speed. Now that I have cleared all that out, I gently installed a 3/8 socket and a cordless drill, and on slow speed ran the water fan, and the entire gear mechanism works perfectly. So I'm going to reassemble the unit, put the arm back on the pivot, take it outside and hook it up with a hot water hose, and be grateful that it fans back and forth just as a Campbell should. If you have any further questions, feel free to contact me. These aren't the only sprinklers that I work on. Obviously, I restore anything vintage and antique. If you've got an old sprinkler like this and you just can't seem to figure out why it's not working, well, I can repair it. Good luck.